Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's AR video. In this video, I will be going over some general tips and tricks that I thought would be of use to people. And, well, here we go. So the first one is a very important one that I use all the time. And that's a animatronic haywire, counter thing. So instead of looking away all the time on haywires, I like to just look at the floor and just, once they haywire, you just keep looking at the floor at their feet. Make sure you don't go any more above, and it's just down there. For some reason, they don't attack you. I don't know why, but it's a thing. So it's very useful for higher streaks and just in general. Like I said, I use it all the time, and I think it's one of the most useful, combat tricks in the entire game. Because it basically means that you don't even have to deal with haywires anymore. Now, the only downside about looking down all the time is, of course, when they run at you, you have to quickly look up. But as long as you're following the static, it's really not a big deal. Because you can just quickly flip up if you're in the right area and they're right there. But yeah, I always use that, and I highly, highly recommend you using that too if you want to beat hard animatronics or whatnot. The next thing we have here is a little Fastcoin trick. Now, obviously you can get free Fastcoins by watching videos, but something I wanted to point out was that for 5 videos you watch, it gives you 10 Fastcoins for each video. So that's 50 Fastcoins a day. Now you could watch more, but all the ads past those 5 ads give you 2 Fastcoins only, which I don't really think is worth it. So I always go for 50 a day and only watch 5 a day, which takes no time. It takes about 3-5 minutes to do that. But yeah. So that is a Fastcoin trick that you may or may not have known. Now the last thing I have is a Shadow Bonnie thing. You can use Shadow Bonnie to get streaks, actually. If you beat Shadow Bonnie, then it counts towards your streak, and it gives you Remnant. So it's worth it. Don't fight Shadow Bonnie too often, because the more you go against Shadow Bonnie a day, the harder he gets. Which, for my first attempt today, fighting him was pretty hard. I nearly died. So that was fun. But yeah. So if you want to get an extra part of your streak or whatever, just collect all of that Shadow Remnant, and you'll eventually spawn him. I don't exactly know how many times you could fight Shadow Bonnie a day without him getting impossible, but I'm just going to assume it's 2 to 3 times you could fight him without losing. But that's just from experience. So, yeah. If you don't know how to beat Shadow Bonnie, then it's pretty simple. You just have to continue looking around for little bits of static, because he does spawn near static. It's not very noticeable, but you can find it. If you don't find it, then just spin around as fast as you can until you see him. And then just keep your flashlight on him. And keep holding it, and he'll eventually disappear. And he just keeps walking towards you, so you want to kill him. I don't know if you do kill him, but that's how it works. So eventually you'll get him if you just keep on that tactic on looking around it everywhere and holding that flashlight. But yeah, so that's really all the tips and trick stuff I have. One other thing I do want to mention for the first one with the haywire stuff is do not try that haywire tactic on Springtrap, Toy Bonnie, or Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy is obviously just too short. In Springtrap and Toy Bonnie, you need to look at his eyes to know if you need to look away or not. But other than that, that's all I have. So yeah. See you in the next video. Bye.